He's just like.
I think that build-up was like for a month, and they popped for it so bad back in 2000. But
glad he finally did it.
What was that?
I said, I'm glad he finally got her.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing those promos as a kid, like as a teen, on her DVD, like the promo she had for that. Some good stuff.
Some good shit. Good shit.
Welcome back, Wrasslin Talkos podcast. I'm Franco.
Annie.
And Nick.
The bad guy, Nick Cage. And today we're joined by one half of Talking and Listening.
No. Just me today.
No.
Sorry.
Today we're reviewing Backlash 2000. And NAWF picked this one. Why'd you pick this one? Any reason?
I wanted to go back to around the time when I started watching wrestling, which was like late 99, early 2000. I was a late bloomer into wrestling.
I think I started like in 07, 08. So.
Okay, well then, shit. I guess I'm old.
Yeah. I think you're older than all of us.
No. I was like,
combined.
To me, 99, 2000 was late. Well, shit.
This pay-per-view, man. I don't know if you ever listened to our stuff, but me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Attitude Era. Like, they had some really good shit.
It's your age, bro. You're too young. No.
The rest of the stuff that they had was like shit. They had great shit and they had shit.
Yeah.
Mediocre shit.
I guess that's every era, more or less.
You're not wrong.
But this pay-per-view was kind of hard to get through a little bit from the first.
Yeah,
time.
I kind of regretted picking it. I saw the match card and I was like, this looks good, because the main event's what sold me.
Yeah.
And then watching it, I was like, nah, not my best choice.
Skip.
Yeah. I definitely fast forwarded a little bit here and there.
How'd you feel about it, Nick?
How'd I feel about it?
Well,
not knowing about any of the matches on the card. I don't know. The matches tonight was obviously the tag team match.
Which one of those two tag team
Which
matches?
one?
Oh yeah. I'll let you decide on that.
I guess we'll go through it.
Just messing around now.
I guess we can begin. The commentary team was Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross.
Lawler was wilding back then.
He was wild.
As soon as Deborah came out, he was like puppies.
Yeah, he did not hold back 1 second.
He's all puppies.
This ain't my favorite commentary team. I'm not a big fan of Jim Ross or Lawler, really.
I think with me, I like it because of the nostalgic feel. But who's your favorite?
I don't know. I like Corey Graves, but he's not my favorite. I like.
Yeah.
Right now, Pat McAfee's was my top favorite, and now he's gone for that little bit, which I'm kind of sad. So,
Marvin Cole is good.
Yeah.
I've just never been a fan of Jim Ross, and Lawler was too much.
Too much that time.
I get that.
How'd you feel about the Spanish commentary?
Oh, they sold it. That was great. I want to switch over.
Their reactions are always hilarious when they stand up. It's like, oh.
No.
Deborah came out
Ugh.
right away. She was the guest ring announcer for the first match, and right away, like we said, Lawler puppies.
Yeah.
Straight up.
The first match was for the WWF Tag Team Championships. Edge and Christian versus the DX's Road Dogg and X-Pac.
With Tori.
Yeah,
with Tori. The thing I noticed that I think on one of the older pay-per-views you mentioned, but WWF wasn't blocked out like it's been.
Yeah, that was weird to see.
I was like, wow, okay. I guess they have a summon if it's old shit, you can play it.
Yeah.
This match was really good. Just I have no comments on it really besides the ending. I don't know if I want to get into any of it in between.
Yeah. X-Pac was busted open with the bell, right? Was it the ring bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ring bell.
Yeah, Christian hit him with the bell. The match was like everywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere. It seemed like it.
I couldn't tell who the heels or the faces were in this match at all. They both seemed like they were faces.
Yeah, that's true.
But Edge and Christian picked up the win, retaining.
As always.
Road Dogg did cut a promo, just saying his usual stick.
I like it. I like the whole DX stick.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but like I said, the first few matches they weren't bad. They just weren't great.
Yeah, it doesn't keep you glued in.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's surprising because it's surprising because I like Edge and Christian on the tag team.
Yeah, who's your favorite of them two?
Edge.
Always.
I'm wearing that shirt.
Oh, nice.
I do have to say though, the theme music back then was like always spot on, especially for DX. Like you knew it was DX when they were coming out, when you would hear the two dot dot kind of thing, and then the version with Run DMC, right? Is the one that they come out to? I think
King of Rock, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm like beautiful.
I don't know music. I give this one just 4 tacos, 4 solid even tacos.
Mine was three loaded.
I mean, it could be either one of those, 3 load or 4. To be honest. I mean, just for Road Dogg's dance moves, like usually. I mean, I think that's one of the cool things about Road Dogg. Just busts out doing those moves and shit.
Shake, rattle, and roll. I think X did tell. He called me right before. He gave it a 5 out of 7 tacos. I don't know. I gave it a 5.
I knew it.
4.
You give it a 4?
I give it a 4. X gave it a 5. I think it's more nostalgia for him because he's not so much into wrestling like me. But I mean, he watched some of it, so I'll give him that credit.
You've been dogging all of us like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a good match. Next up was actually one that kept me entertaining for the first 2 minutes. Scotty 2 Hotty versus Dean Malenko. I think the title was on the line. I think it was the lightweight.
Yeah, it was
the lightweight.
And Scotty 2 Hotty kept me entertained for
like always.
Yeah, we saw him live.
For a hybrid show.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all went to that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I told him automatically when I heard Scotty 2 Hotty's music, I told him that's an automatic 5 that I gave it. I was like, automatic 5. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, it's Scotty 2 Hotty. Like I knew him.
If he does the worm, it gives him an extra point.
Extra point was bad.
Like I say, it's giving an extra 5. Like what? You picking the scale over here? 10.
10 out of 7.
Shit.
This one had really no big spots or no memorable stuff besides the warm and then the ending. The ending came with Dean Malenko did like a DDT off the top rope.
Yeah.
And that right there, I gave it a 7 loaded. Just off that move.
That's a good, because it was funny. I gave it a 6.
Oh, I gave it overall 4 tacos, but
I thought the whole match. I was like, it was a lot of good wrestling to me.
Wow, man, 7 for being entertained for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Shit.
It did. Surprising.
Oh, X gave it a 3.
Yeah.
Scotty 2 Hotty a 3, bro.
He said that's the only part he liked.
What?
That.
Okay, so I lowballed this one because it didn't keep me entertained. Besides just Scotty 2 Hotty's music, I gave it a 2 because it wasn't that interesting to me. The only thing that really did keep me in was just Scotty 2 Hotty. But if it was Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi as 2 cool, automatic 7, right off the bat.
And then Grandmaster Sexay puts it as a 10.
Oh no, that's a 20 right there, all the time. I lowballed this one.
I'm sitting at a 3. Meaning the warm. Besides all that, it was a kind of an entertaining match. I mean, most of the time I was zoning out, but from like the commentary, just the M kid commenting about King kept telling JR like, "Oh, you wore the cap and put your hair through it." So no, it's a good look for Scotty, but not for me.
For me.
Corny commentary.
Just the corny commentary, and then the way King would say, he would mention Grandmaster Sexay. He's like, Grandmaster Sexay. Just say what that.
After that, the next one was Nick's match of the night. Big Boss Man and Bull versus APA.
I forgot about Bull Buchanan, honestly.
I never even knew who he was. I think we reviewed one of the older reviews, I think WrestleMania 17 or another one with him on it. And I was like, I don't know who that guy is.
Just one of those guys that flew a reader.
I forgot he was a thing, yeah.
This one, like right off the bat, it's 4 big guys.
Yeah.
It was meat slapping meat at the beginning.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It was really good at the beginning, and it started slowing down a little bit. But I've said it on pretty much every episode with him on it. JBL Bradshaw is so fucking underrated.
Yeah,
he needs the respect. He deserves respect, and like this match, it's like damn. Is he
underrated though? Because they did give him that long title reign at one point.
Yeah, because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays.
Yeah.
But
good point.
Yeah, I like to the fans. Like I never hear anybody bring him up in conversation. Yeah. So I think he's underrated. He gets we reviewed ECW One Night Stand with Drew, and he had a promo and like he was just getting all this freaking heat from it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but this match was really good. I gave it 4 tacos because it did drop a little bit.
Yeah.
But Teddy Long was the referee. So I thought that deserved 7.
Did he block you on Twitter?
He what?
Did he block you on Twitter?
I don't see you on Twitter.
No, there's only
I don't.
that blocked us on Twitter.
Yeah, I gave that one a 3. And X said a 4 point. So 4 loaded, right?
Yeah, 4 loaded.
4. So X said 4 loaded. Then he likes the big men slapping
big
me.
Sweaty men.
Big sweaty men.
3 loaded, but I feel like at this point, like, is it a pay-per-view if you don't have the APA in it? It's a constant thing that we've been doing. JBL must be in it.
I gave it a 3. He did give me shit at the beginning of that match because he's like, you don't even know who the APA is. And he's like, well, they're coming out. He's all, turn around. Don't look at the screen. Tell me who they are. And I told him, and he's all, okay, that's fine. That's okay. Because, like, I told him, like, whenever they, APA
to be fair, she said JBL. She didn't say Bradshaw.
I did say Bradshaw at first, and then I second-guessed it and said JBL. And he's kind of like, okay. I was like,
it's the same thing.
Yes. I was like, it's the same thing. Hair or no hair. It's still the
Bradshaw,
same thing.
Farouk,
yeah.
Ron Simmons.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah. But yes, a 3 is what I gave it.
As soon as she saw Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan coming out, you said what, 5?
I gave it a 5. I was like 5.
Automatic.
A man in uniform. Come on, man.
The original Shield.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh shit.
Men in uniform.
After that, the Hardy Boys segment, they're about to go into the hardcore title match, and I don't remember what the fuck they said. They just had a segment.
Yeah, I agree.
He said it doesn't matter what he has to do to pin him. That even though that they're brothers, that he's still gonna win it regardless. And he's like, yeah, I know you broke my jaw or like messed up my jaw the last time, and then
Oh, and then Hardcore slapped him, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hardcore Holly and Crash Holly had a conversation as one.
Yeah.
He bitch left him. He just said.
Can we just have this the no, it's like with the Hardys, and then redoing it again with the with Crash and Hardcore. It's like, well, all right, they weren't really that creative with their scripts there, but it's like, oh, throw family out the window just for a silly title.
Yeah. What is
The
it? Their
silliest of titles.
version of the 24/7 title, which is the hardcore title, which is hilarious. I was like, man, they need to bring that back. Just make the 24/7 title a hardcore title now.
You might as well at this point.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Triple H will do that. Take away that and then do it that way. And at least the women can still be able to go after it. And it would be
That's true.
Even better. Even better. But what do I know? I'm just a fan.
We all are.
We are all are.
Much sweet Triple H now.
Yeah.
The hardcore title: Crash Holly versus Hardcore Holly versus Taz versus Perry Saturn versus Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy.
Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 6-man, 6-way. If any of them pinned Crash Holly, they get the title. If Crash Holly pinned any of them, he retains. This match was more fun. They had a few spots. Matt did jump off the structure, which we didn't talk about at all. The structure, like the entrance ramp.
Oh man, I miss those.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Every pay-per-view was creative.
Yeah, little hooks.
Yeah, back in the day, man.
I
haven't missed the SmackDown fist.
Oh yeah.
We sound old back in the day.
Oh,
it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 22 years ago, actually. Make you feel more old.
Jeez.
But Matt Hardy jumped off the structure, and then Jeff Hardy did the same thing.
Crash Holly actually got thrown into that little hook thing and broke off like a piece of it as well too, which I was laughing. I was like, dang, that must have hurt.
Fuck yeah. It was all over the place for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Holly picked up the win by pinning Taz when like Matt and Jeff both jumped out the ring to other opponents. And Taz was like laid out. I forgot what happened to him, but he was laid out. It was funny the way Crash was like pinning him. He just like put his arm over his leg.
Real quick. Yep.
Real quick.
I give this one 5 loaded tacos.
Loaded. What is this? I gave it 4 loaded. And then X gave it a 5. I like hardcore matches, but I don't at the same time because it's a lot of chaos trying to keep up with everything.
The camera guys are all everywhere going at it too.
Yeah, so they'll cut back and it's like, oh, you missed half that spot. Like,
yeah.
So it kind of bugged me a little bit, but oh well.
Yeah, so I'll say that 4 loaded.
Damn, 3 loaded is it or 3? No, I gave it 3. I lowballed this one too. Was it? I'm not into like hardcore matches because of how everything is going everywhere. Just a little bit more blood would have been nice, you know.
Yes, please. Yeah.
It would have been okay. But yeah, a 3 for me. Just a little bit more blood.
I would say Taz looked good in the whole match. I was like,
oh yeah.
I feel like Taz should have won that match.
He's also underrated, if you ask me.
Yeah. He's good he's really good in the ring. He's good on commentary, and he's good at don't you do that. He's good on commentary, and then he's really good at being a manager as well too.
Yeah.
His voices and his persona, it's really good. So I really do think he is underrated.
He's gonna be on dad too.
Oh.
Send hook. Next up was like probably the quickest match of the night. Kurt Angle versus Schuster. Is that what they're called? He was called Schuster.
Is that what it said on his shirt? You said?
Yeah.
So yeah, Schuster, Big Show. He came out as Hulk Hogan.
The music hit. I really thought it was Hulk Hogan, and then he came out, and I was like, "Man!"
I was shocked. I was confused for a minute because I picked the pay-per-view, but I don't remember who wins or what happened. So when the music did hit, I was like, "Oh shit, Hulk Hogan's coming out!" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's the Big Show."
WCW was still around, right? This was 2000.
Yeah, it had one more year left in it. Then it was dead.
But yeah, it was a quick match. Big Show quickly defeated Kurt Angle.
I didn't expect that because in my head I was like, this is like where they're supposed to push Kurt, but I guess it was before that era. And I was also expecting the "You Suck" chants, but I guess it was before that era too.
Yeah, I think You Suck was around 01, 02.
Yeah, I was saying it by myself in the living room. Just
I was humming it. I was like, oh man, no, none of the fans are doing it yet. Yeah, we're too early.
I love when Big Show went for the leg drop and they said no one's kicked out of one before. Never kicked out of one.
I give this one 4 Talkos.
let's see. Oh, I did too. Shit.
I was asleep during this match. I like literally knocked out. So I don't have a score for it. Prize.
Just give it a 4 like Franco did.
Go ahead. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do that.
I think 4 is about average. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. So
3 loaded.
3
That's what I'm saying, but that was more like a squash match. It's like, come on, you knew my boy Kurt like that.
I didn't like it that they had Kurt lose like that, but his time came eventually.
Yeah.
After that was Dudley Boys versus TNA, Testa and Albert with Trish.
Oh, the promos.
No, the promos, yeah.
The promos were good. I enjoyed them.
11-year-old me would agree. The promos were very good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wrote nothing down for this match besides the ending.
He just put in capital letters. It's just Trish. That's
I mean, what else is there to put?
TNA picked up the win. TNA.
But
And whenever I heard Jim Ross or Jerry Lawler say TNA, I was like, what the fuck? Why did they mention TNA? I was like, oh, it's not. I was like, this is before TNA.
It was the real TNA, Franco.
The real TNA. The real TNA. Jerry was watching closely.
Yeah.
TNA picked up the win against Dudley Boys. And then Bubba Ray threw Trish through a table, as we saw at the beginning of the episode.
Finally.
She looked good going through it. I gave this 5.
Yeah, I agree. That spot alone is 7 out of 7 tacos.
7 out of 7. Oh, you're pulling out the pop.
She would agree too.
Yeah, I would. See,
You SOB.
Cries. We met her when we were in Dallas for WrestleMania weekend. We were gonna do the meet and greet for Lita, but I really wanted to meet Trish since their tables were right next to each other. I did get a compliment from Lita. She said she liked my style and she liked my boots. And we talked for like a good 5 minutes while he was going to the ATM to go run and go get some money. But I like literally that conversation lives in my heart like all the time because I looked up to Lita and Trish and I was like, Lita likes me.
That's bad. What's funny, I posted today like on my memories. I think it was 7 years ago today. I met both of them, but I didn't get an autograph because I couldn't afford it. It was either a picture or an autograph, and I was poor.
No.
But I got to meet them, and they're both very nice. But you got the autograph, and now I'm jealous.
I'll sell it to you. We'll discuss prices after.
All right.
But with this one, I did give it 4 loaded just because the promos for it are really good. And finally, to see an actual woman go through a table, like especially like Trish, I was like, spot on.
Oh yeah, I gave that one a 5. And I enjoyed the whole thing pretty much. I mean, it's no 7, but
the promos in the spot.
those are the best part. The best part.
It was, I'll be at a 5.
Oh, you froze for a second.
We're like, no, not Nick.
After that was what I thought was.
Wait, what did X give it?
Oh, that's where he stopped.
Ah, no.
He didn't have time to watch the rest. He's a busy man.
Oh, he's busy. He's busy.
He's a busy man.
Next up was Eddie Guerrero with China versus Essa Rios with Lita. I've never heard of Essa Rios.
Oh man, you missed out, bro.
Everyone missed that.
He was really good.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
He was in the main event of Sunday Night Heat every weekend.
She Sunday.
This was for the light heavyweight championship. I guess earlier was European championship.
No, that was the European
No,
championship.
this was lightweight. Oh, right, this one.
No, it was for the European.
Yeah, it was
Scotty Too Hottie was the light heavyweight. You fucked up. You fucked
I
up.
thought light heavyweight for Dean Malenko was like,
Yeah. He was always the European champion, Eddie Guerrero.
I don't know. Look it up.
Look
Google it.
It's a 3. 3 yeses. Nope.
I can look at it.
Yeah, you're wrong. No bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is wrong.
Well, you know what? I don't know who this guy is either. So, but I like his hair. His hair was pretty dope. Yeah, red hair.
It was dope, honestly. And I forgot Lita was like a manager at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the Ho Train at one point too. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I really like this match. I didn't write anything down. I know at the beginning, during this whole time, Eddie was going through getting his GED. So he had prom.
Yeah, prom. It was like prom or homecoming or something like that.
Yeah, he had something coming up after the show or before the show. So he was all in a tux. China was in a dress. He looked all nice and everything. Came out with his wasn't a lowrider. Came out with the car.
Yeah, it was before the lowrider. Some classy car though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He wrestled in pants.
Yeah, just when he went to the trunk and he's just pulling out some armbands.
Yeah, he's out of his
getting ready.
He's just getting ready. He still had his little cummerbund on. I was like, hey, he's doing business.
Eddie was so damn good, man.
Yes. Yeah. Don't let me cry, Wayne.
Let him cry.
Essa Rios, that was my first time watching him, and he was really good too. I need to go look up some matches of his.
He really was. I mean, he was always on the undercard though. Like, they really never pushed him ever.
Eddie
Shame.
That pop.
Yeah.
The pop. Like when he won, I was just hearing that whole crowd just right behind him. Winning that was just amazing. Just to relive that, or even go to a show with Eddie Guerrero, like anywhere, would have been just beautiful to hear that crowd.
Yeah.
I gave this 6 tacos.
6. Oh.
Talkos.
Mine was five loaded as well. Anytime there's Eddie Guerrero in a card or even in a match, automatically.
I gave it 5 also. But I mean, yeah, it's Eddie Guerrero. Essa Rios, like you said, you got to watch more because it's very underrated.
My 5 loaded.
The 5 loaded. Okay.
After the match, Lita took the dress off of China. That was 7 loaded.
7 loaded.
8 straight up just regular.
The confidence right there.
And then it led to her future career in filmography.
Filmography.
I'm not gonna lie though, my mom, she was a big wrestling fan during the Attitude Era. She has every single Playboy that China was in, and she has them sealed and put away just because she loved China. And I was like, man,
How much? No.
I'll ask my mom how much she wants for those too.
After that was Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho for the WWF Intercontinental Championship.
Automatic 7 loaded.
I didn't even put a rating on this one. Oh, I didn't.
You did.
It was so good he could rate it.
He's never rated.
Chris Jericho was on the cover of Backlash, the poster.
Yeah.
So I thought it was gonna be like a main event or something. Because I don't look at the match card at all before I watch him. I was like, oh, he's in the semi-main event.
Yeah, I don't get why he was on the cover of it either. Once I realized it after I picked it, but
He was on it alone as well. I was like, why is he?
especially when you have like The Rock and Triple H. But
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't alone on it. They just kind of erased Benoit off of it.
Oh,
like they do everything else.
Yes!
Benoit picked the win by DQ.
I didn't realize, like watching it, that it was because of the belt that he hit him with the belt until the replay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He was doing his headbutt that T-Shirt had never done. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. Jericho picked up the IC belt and it just directly.
and he left the belt there, right? He didn't even bother pushing out of the ring, so the ref sold the belt. It's like, oh, yeah. It's funny because refs usually they'll see or they'll fake pretend like they didn't see the belt. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and count it, whatever.
I always love the acting from these referees.
Absolutely. They're like spot on. Like, what? Why are you using this belt? Like,
Oscars.
Toss to the side.
Oscar worthy.
Oscar worthy. Give them their Oscar. Give them the Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
Give them that Emmy.
After the match, Jericho did lock in the walls. Jericho.
You just made the list.
There's another match where the loser still somehow gets to do an attack.
That was the second one in the pay-per-view that the third.
Dudley Boys and then Lita.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah,
And
Lita.
Jericho.
Yeah.
Dang.
I give this one 6 loaded. It was a good match. It's just like what you expect from Benoit, Jericho. But there was like no major takeaways towards the ending.
I agree with them on the 6 loaded.
I gave it a 5 loaded. But is it me or I thought Benoit was erased from the history books? I thought WWE didn't post the videos or anything.
They erased them for like
A lot of the big
few
moves,
years.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think 2015-ish, 16, they're like coming around. I want to say around there, maybe 17.
Oh, see, I didn't even realize that. Like watching it, I was like, oh, they're actually showing this on Peacock. Like,
Yeah, I don't think they don't recognize them on social media and all that stuff, but on like the old school stuff, they'll finally let them.
oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Unless they just kind of forgot whenever they went from the WWE network to
To
Peacock.
Peacock?
They just were like, are we forgetting something? Nah, I think we should be okay. And they left
Now we all get to watch Benoit matches. So.
Yeah. And that's honestly one of his favorite wrestlers as well. Right? I think so.
It's everybody's
Great wrestler.
favorite wrestler. They don't say it.
Yeah, they just don't proudly say it.
Well, I'm sitting up there with the 6 loaded also, but that pretty much anytime like Benoit on the matches usually get high ratings for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of your favorite wrestlers, Nick? Is that one of your favorite wrestlers?
One of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
One of my
He's
hidden favorite wrestlers. Well, I mean, it wasn't like growing up. I didn't really know much about him. It just until like later on the years seeing his matches.
I knew who he was, but I didn't know like exactly what happened until I think the Vice TV that did the whole documentary thing, or the Dark Side of the Ring. I finally realized what happened.
Oh, you barely found out.
Yeah, because as a kid, I watched wrestling briefly because of my mom, but like it was from the 90s all the way until like maybe 2001, 2002, and my mom stopped watching it, and then I didn't get back into wrestling until I started dating him, and I think we started watching it back again in 2016. I missed that whole bunch of what was going on. So yeah, I knew who he was, but I didn't know the whole history behind why they didn't mention him or talk about him or anything like that.
Dang.
Shocking.
So the main event.
The main
Here we
event.
go.
Let's get away from the dark. Oh,
I like that shirt. You got that on Hot Topic?
Yes, sir.
Sponsored.
sponsor.
The main event was The Rock versus Triple H with Shane McMahon as special guest referee and Vince McMahon on Triple H's side and Stone Cold possibly on The Rock's side.
And Stephanie McMahon on the side.
What?
And also Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, did you not mention that she's holding the title? Like, come on.
And so for the World Heavyweight Championship. Or WWE Championship, what it was called.
WWF Championship.
WWF Championship. There. I fell asleep during this match.
Christ.
I
we watched it. We rewatched it.
work nights, so I'll get home like at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh,
I
fuck.
waking me up at 9, so we're watching it like at 10 or 11. I was like fucking tired.
Both know.
And then finally during the main event, I was like passed out. But I rewatched it. I woke up like towards the ending of it, but then rewatched it as well. And you know,
Some good shit.
it was, you could tell it was 2000.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, the audience popped for The Rock.
Yeah.
The pop for all of them actually. Stone Cold when he came out, the pop for him was
Oh man,
damn.
Beautiful.
And then
I missed
all the chaos.
the signs.
The what?
All the amount of signs in the crowd.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
signs.
brought up to him too at the beginning. I was like, dude, there's so many signs. Like now you barely see any, and all you just see is.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, bro, can we bring back the signs? Because that's what I lived for, to see like shitty signs up in the. Not saying it's really bad, but like really good signs or really shitty signs up there. It was like amazing.
Yeah.
The nostalgic feel.
But I didn't write this one down. Off my head right now, I'm gonna give it 7.
I actually gave it a 6 loaded. I mean, it's not the perfect match, but it's very fucking good.
Yeah, it was good to keep you entertained. The Rock did a rock bottom to Triple H and Shane to the table. Vince's face for that was
the cut to his face. Just the camera guys do a wonderful job getting like the worst moments at the time, and especially when they cut to Vince McMahon, it had me laughing the whole time. And then it cut back to what was going on, and then it did the same thing to Stephanie as well. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. This camera cut's just enough. Just enough.
I was watching it with Sarah, and during the entrance, I told her it's wild to see Triple H, Stephanie, and Vince walking out together, and he's the boss or was the boss, and now he's out the picture, and they're the boss. I was like, 22 years later, like, who would have thought? Like,
Who would have actually thought?
no, it's Nick Khan as well.
Stop.
Nick Khan. His name gets left out a lot.
That's Triple H's best theme, in my opinion. His best song. I mean,
I can't remember what it was. What was
the My Time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like that more than the whole King of Kings and all that.
Yeah.
I love the King of Kings.
Oh.
I think with me, like I said, with me, it might be the nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
It's just me. But, The Rock won, so it's all that matters.
Yeah,
You're wrong with people's album. Oh well.
Yeah, I remember us bringing that up, saying that I've never seen him win with people's elbow. It happened. I was like, oh.
Well,
I hate it, honestly.
Yeah.
I love The Rock, but it's one of the weakest finishing moves, along with the worm. It's
The word.
move the what is it? He does the
5-knuckle shuffle.
5-knuckle
Yeah,
shuffle.
like-
That's the weakest thing.
don't win off that. Like,
Whenever we're done running this, we're gonna do a draft of fast food, but we should do a draft of worst finishers.
We can't do that because I don't know much.
But yeah, I gave this one 7. Stone Cold came out, attacked, Triple H with a steel chair, Shane McMahon with a steel chair, and Vince. With a steel chair. And Triple H again. Back in the day, they hit them right on the head.
Like you heard it solid.
Yeah, it was like they didn't block it or nothing.
No, they just went straight into it. And
I think
I'm just like
Vince did. He had his hands up a little bit, but
yeah,
I think the other two didn't.
No, with Triple H, whenever he was, I think he was going into, whenever he was running into the chair, like you heard the thud like really loud. I'm like, holy fuck! Like I know you got hair to kind of protect it, but like some kind of hands, man. Like, I can't.
It's fucking brutal.
Did Briscoe and Patterson get hit, or they were already knocked out before that?
I think they were already knocked out before that. I think they were laid out from. Was it The Rock?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
Whenever they came out, they were like going so fucking slow.
Count.
Props, man. They're going.
Getting too old for this shit, man. But
it looked like Briscoe was behind Pat Patterson, like pushing, like, come on, man, we gotta go.
You gotta go.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Not screw this up, man. They're depending on us.
We're getting paid tonight. Come on.
You gotta do right by the Bucks.
Main event money.
Oh yeah, main event money.
Absolutely. Main event money.
Yeah, just Stone Cold coming out.
I agreed with you on it because
That's cool.
Stone Cold to have a pay-per-view main event with Triple H, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, 3 big names, like automatically would be a 7. Like regardless, the pops, every single thing, like it was just beautiful. In-ring work always for them. I don't know.
The Funko Pops.
But any in-ring work that Triple H does.
Oh shit! I got that same figure in my living room.
He's like, hold on.
No, I'm not getting up. It's there.
Or the.
Oh, see, I don't got that one.
Right. But yeah, I would give it a 7.
I mean, me using the bias card, I go for 7, just because of this little appearance of Stone Cold. But I'll be at 6 loaded. I think that's a fair rating for me. No, mainly because it's all over the place. I mean, Triple H getting helped by McMahon, the McMahons, and all that. Yeah.
Hey man, he pays his paycheck. You gotta help out, man.
And then the people's elbow. I was like, I mean, sure, you got the chair shots and everything, but just people's elbows.
At least do a rock bottom.
Rock bottom. Would have been cooler.
Thank you. Jeez.
Man, it was still a great match, though.
This was a month after WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, I read that this was like the redemption pay-per-view because a lot of people didn't like 2000, the McMahon in every corner.
This was April 30th, 2000 in Washington, D.C., I believe.
Yes, you're not wrong.
At MCI Center. I always keep forgetting to mention all this stuff. 19,101 people in attendance, 650,000 buy rate. The matches, links, doesn't matter. But WrestleMania 2000, I do want to read off the card. Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan defeated The Godfather and D'Lo Brown with Icy and the Whole Train. Hardcore Holly won by last defeating Crash Holly for the Hardcore Battle Royal.
TNA.
TNA defeated Head Cheese, Al Snow, and Steve Blackman with Chester McSheezerton.
NAWF has died already halfway through.
Edge and Christian defeated the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys in the Triangle Ladder match for tag titles. Terry Runnels defeated the Cat. China and Too Cool, Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty Todd defeated the Radicals. Perry Saturn, Dean Malenko, and Eddie Guerrero. 2-fall triple threat match for the WWF Intercontinental and WWF European. Benoit defeated Jericho for the Intercontinental and Kurt Angle. And then Chris Jericho defeated Chris Benoit for the European title. Kenny Rikishi defeated DX. Triple H with Stephanie defeated The Rock with Mr. McMahon, Mick Foley with Linda McMahon, and Big Show with Shane McMahon.
It's crazy in a month that Big Show went from the main event to like beating Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Like mid. Wild. Same thing with DX. They were semi-main and they went down to being the first one, which I don't mind being the first one on the first one of the match of the pay-per-view, but like still they went from being semi-main to like dropping on.
Yeah, I guess if you're first, you gotta. That's your job to get them hooked right away.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho had the European title by the end of Mania, and then lost it in less than a month.
That's man. I kind of miss the quick title changes though. Like nowadays with like Roman holding it for over 2 years or whatever. I'm like, oh. I guess I was accustomed to like every other month it was a new champion.
That's how I felt like before until they started doing the whole. I would say it started off with Charlotte Flair because she held the women's title for so long, and then every time she won it, she would hold it for almost a year, then drop it, then pick it back up maybe a month or two later, and they were just trying to defeat Trish's.
What is she at? What is she at now? Like 9?
It goes to 12 now, but I think she's at 9. I think she already surpassed what Trish held the title for, the women's title for, because Mickie James was at 7, was it, or 6?
One of those.
11.
No. Doesn't say all right off the bat. I think they said 12 last time I remember, or 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they added the NXT to it as well, which I thought was stupid as fuck.
She has to keep up with her dad.
Yeah.
They want her to like
yeah. By the ending of her career, she'll be at 26 times.
The only record that matters, that needs to be broken, only 2 records that matter is Randy Orton being Ric Flair's record and John Cena's.
Yeah.
And The Miz defeating Chris Jericho's Intercontinental reigns. He's 2 away from beating him.
Oh, that's going to happen for sure.
That's what I said like 5 years ago, and it hasn't happened yet. That's the last time he held the IC title.
What's Randy at right now on heavyweight?
How big his balls are, I think he may be able to beat it. I think so.
He needs to win off
14, right?
He needs to. You think he's gonna win it off of
13, 14.
I don't know about that.
But
Randy's getting old though. I don't know if he'll get there.
Who?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Yeah, I think he's at 14.
Yeah.
He needs 3 more to tie. But
I hope he gets there.
Getting up there.
Yeah. I need him to.
He's injured right now.
It was bound to happen.
That was the pay-per-view. I did not write anything down for the rest. I forgot to even tell you, NAWF. We do, if you think any match should have been changed on who should have won. Favorite match, weakest angle, underappreciated wrestler, gear of the night, and song of the night.
Oh, shit. That was a lot. Hold on. Let me see. I got my notes.
Let me get my notes.
I think Jericho should have won the title from Benoit.
No.
Okay. No?
I think Jericho should have won.
No.
Who should have won?
Who should have won?
Yeah.
Benoit.
Do you have anybody that should have won?
That should have won?
Instead of losing.
Oh. Scotty Too Hottie.
Kurt Angle.
Oh, yeah.
Like, easy. Come on. Like,
APA should have won.
That too.
Facts. Facts.
What were the other ones that you were mentioning, Franco, that you forgot to tell me?
Should have been.
Let's see. Favorite match?
The Rock and Triple H.
Benoit.
For
Jericho.
obvious reasons.
Benoit.
Benoit Jericho for me.
Same.
Makes sense.
Benoit Jericho, yeah.
Weakest angle, if there was a weakest angle.
Trying to go big.
Ring announcer.
So it was so bad I couldn't hear her. Like
Yeah.
there was no reason for it.
When she announced Edge and Christian, she said Edge and Christian, and like that was it. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like nothing, like Christian. Like I don't know, just saying something like better.
As far as angle, like I'm trying to go based off of like the promos they showed beforehand, but well, Scotty and Dean didn't get a promo beforehand, right? Yeah. So okay, we'll switch to just cut that whole angle match right there.
He's thinking.
Pass the man.
Gear of the night, Edge.
Eddie.
What was it?
It's like a
Gear
gear.
of the night.
Gear of
Your
the night.
attire.
The Rock? You said Gear of the Night?
Yeah, like
Gear.
their gear, their
Yeah.
fit.
Gear of the Night? Well, The Rock always looks good in his gear, so.
You're not wrong.
When he came out of the limo, he had that his shirt looked nice.
Yeah, I missed that style of The Rock.
So cool with his jeans. I mean,
Get him his little red track gold turtleneck sweater.
Song of the night.
The Triple H. Like I said, I love The Rock, but I missed that Triple H theme song.
I'm gonna go with The Rock.
Eddie's music always
Yeah.
every time you hear it.
I'm trying to go through all the music. I was like, oh, at the moment I had like this is the clear winner.
APA. Scotty was pretty good.
Yeah, anytime his music comes on.
Always.
Damn it. I mean,
I can't do the worm, so I'll just do the hand motion.
so I'll throw in the remix of DX's entrance.
Yeah.
It's not
I
bad.
was like, I should pick something that's not used so often in all these reviews.
Yeah.
You should have just went with Triple H, bro.
But I'm pretty sure I heard it again in the next episode.
That's pretty much it. It's Backlash 2000.
I'm sorry again for the shitty pay-per-view, guys.
It wasn't as shitty. It wasn't as shitty, I promise.
You know, so far, of them, all the episodes we reviewed so far, like the 6 or 7, that was probably the shittiest one so far.
Oh god. He's
No,
all big.
wait. We reviewed TNA. Their TNA's first pay-per-view. That was the shittiest one. My bad.
I was like, really? You're gonna have that TNA victory rolled over that?
That was the first pay-per-view we reviewed, and
Oh man.
that's terrible.
You had to rewatch that one, what, twice?
3 times.
Oh,
He couldn't
Fuck.
sit through it. I watched it the first time around and I told him, I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, TNA.
It dragged.
I'm sorry, guys.
But we have no social media. We have one social media question, and it was
From me.
Oh, well, thank you. So at least someone asked something.
someone replied, but they put C, and that was it. So I don't know if it's someone that follows you, if you know what that means, but
They just put the letter capital C.
Who was it?
He's all, hold on, let
I
me get
didn't
it.
write it down because I didn't think it was important. But
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it was probably an accident. Like,
See,
Probably meant to put C like SI, like C, but didn't do it. Unfortunately.
no, that is how do you get to the profile?
Can't you just click it and then
it's a fake profile.
it
Probably.
At least they showed me love.
cries? Yeah.
Nah, they don't follow you.
Oh.
But they put C, so you got that. So if you want to answer that,
C.
See,
C.
And then, if you want to give your.
Oh, so mine is, I know on y'all's top 10 listening, y'all guys do drafts, like fantasy drafts. So my question was a food draft, like your top 5 fast food restaurants that you would draft. So all of us will get a chance to kind of chime in what our draft picks would be.
We'll go.
What, Nick?
Start right here and then go that way.
Oh, wait, me? And then...
Yeah, you, me, Nick. Nah, we'll snake around how y'all do it so you get picked again.
Okay.
Okay.
So, fast food.
All right.
I guess I'll try this thing.
My number 1, automatically, Taco Bell.
Oh, god damn. Let me start writing this shit down.
Taco Bell's my number 1. Let me put it this way. Baja Blast. That's all you need to know, and that's all you get. Baja Blast.
Taco Bell, number 1.
Oh, you're writing it down? Okay, he's writing it down.
I'm going to go with Whataburger. Do you know the reason why? All right, Nick, you got.
You still want to pick them? Nah. Go ahead. Popeyes. Come on. Why?
Why me? All right, now.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
You can have that one.
You can have that. All right.
Number 2.
Number 2. Raising
Bill
Cane's.
Bill Miller's.
Oh, snaking around. No, he took your number 2.
Bill Miller's?
Bill Miller's.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it pizza place count as one?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, pizza.
So basic.
You're basic.
McDonald's.
Ah, fuck.
Oh yeah, basic.
Oh, yeah, basic. Raising Cane's.
Oh,
The cane sauce.
yes.
The cane sauce. Add a little hot sauce to it. Beautiful. Shit, my number 3. CC's is another one.
Ooh, that's good.
All you can eat.
The cinnamon rolls, man. And all you can eat. This is a hard one for you. All your goods are gone. all his warmth that he goes to are
That's all I go to.
literally 95% of it's always Whataburger. And then the other 10% or the 5% is CC's.
So I like to forfeit. I mean,
You really Bill Miller's.
Yeah, you took your Bill Miller's.
Sorry.
Fuck Hardee's.
I
I can't think of anything right now.
Just imagine that you're hungry.
You hungry? Whataburger.
He's on my mom's cookie.
Wait, so am I next?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Chick-fil-A.
God damn it.
I'm surprised that one lasted this long.
Yeah.
It's a rare occasion for me.
I
Anytime I want to go on Sunday.
I might be in the minority on this one, but Long John Silver's.
Son of a bitch. That was literally my thing. God dang it.
All right, I guess I wasn't in the minority on.
Yeah, we're the ones keeping him alive here in Corpus, man.
Back to you, Nick.
He's thinking. Give him a second. All the places are gone.
The area of the restaurant. Well, me, man. I'm just gonna start naming just random restaurants, not even pure based on my taste.
Oh man,
It's all Dairy Queen.
Ugh.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen?
I'm saying it's not really off my taste now. It's just
God damn it!
number 4 and 5.
My number 4, my number 5. My number 4, Taco Palenque.
Overrated.
It's good. If you go from the valley, like down, like in the valley is good. It's just not anywhere past that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. My number 5. My number 5. Trying to think. All right, so I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but In and Out.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll see myself out.
Does Waffle House count as fast food?
No, it does not. It has the to-go, but it's not.
Oh.
Fast food.
If Waffle House counted, that would have been my number 3.
That would have been everyone's number 3. Well, okay, so technically it would count because CC's counted and Pizza Hut counted.
You could take it, Franco. You could take it.
He's all damn. He's
I was
all
gonna take you anyways.
Me, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a bar, really. But there is food there. Wings and More.
Oh, for us here, yeah. No, and it does have a drive-through now. It does have a drive-through because it was a restaurant beforehand, and they added a drive-through or to-go area where you can actually get your baby back ribs quicker than sitting at a restaurant now.
So what? Y'all took everything, huh?
I took everything from you. I don't know who you are. Thought Thanos.
Does Wingstop count?
It does.
Might as well.
Might as well give it
we
to
took
you.
all the foods.
It's
Give me
impossible
Wingstop.
to do it before. That's everyone's listing. I feel like my team's pretty solid. Taco Bell took the win for me.
You ruined it with In and Out.
Oh, yeah, I did. But you know what? Hey, it's okay.
But I mean, I wish I had Waffle House on my team.
I know, man. Damn
The
it.
only 2 I don't like on here that I could like do without is Sonic and Winter Sisters. But
He just took it to spite us.
I'll
Jericho
trade
was
you. No,
The next time we're out when we're on your podcast, we'll do a draft. We'll switch
Wait.
out team.
y'all need to come to San Antonio because we're better in person. I hate technology.
But yeah, that was a draft. I wish I had more questions that fans would have asked, but
I don't have fans.
How about on
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Ah, there it is.
so I want to talk about your podcast.
Yeah.
You also
We
have that you host
we-
with X.
we drink and talk shit with our guests.
We love that.
We have fun. I mean, our guests seem to enjoy themselves when they're here.
When
A lot of them say it's not like a regular serious podcast with the basic questions, and a lot of them say they're more comfortable because it's in person. It's more of an interaction.
Mm-hmm. It's like a
So-
natural interaction that you get.
Yeah, I know. At first, like when we had Drew, I had only spoken to him a couple of times, like at shows, but having him here was the first time we actually talked, and it went very well, clicked automatically, and now he's a friend. Like, so it's always fun to talk to these people, and have a good time, and some beers.
Some golds.
But we need y'all here in San Antonio.
eventually.
We're going to be there October 1st.
Funeral.
Come on, hint, 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 hint.
Yeah, family funeral that day.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's fine. I should have cut that.
We'll cut that.
Eventually.
San Antonio, October 9th, the following Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday we'll be at Pro Wrestling Element.
oh, you're going to that. See, I wasn't sure if I was going to go to it yet. The card is stacked though.
Dude, you have Tessa, Daga, Moose.
Yeah. I think Khan's on it too.
Khan,
Yeah, Khan's on it.
Yeah, it's stacked and a whole bunch of hybrid guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
So that should always be good. Hybrids there. It's good.
Yeah. But I think that's our next two, San Antonio and October 1st, 9th. We'll be in Gulf Coast here, 15. And then
The next time
the
what?
29th for BOW.
Yeah, BOW. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
For it's a Halloween show, right? I think.
I would assume.
The Halloween
For
show.
Richie.
For Richie.
See, I thought he fucking retired. God damn it.
Never say never.
Had me emotional for no reason.
Oh, and they're holding the bag of Skittles, just crying.
Yeah. Gave him a hug with a tear in my eye.
And then he comes back and says, "Psych, I'm wrestling again." That's Richie.
Never say never.
Never say never.
But we have no other questions. I don't know if you want to talk about anything else or
Plug
plug your stuff.
Talk and listening on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. No Twitter because we suck at it. I think X did make a TikTok for us, and he tries to be active on it. So Talk and Listening Boys on TikTok. But yeah, I mean, go rate us because we have no ratings. People listen and watch, but no one clicks the rating button. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just two guys getting drunk and talking shit with our guests, and we have fun. And we hope to have y'all on soon. Wrasslin Talkos.
We've been wanting to. We've been trying to plan this out, man.
I know. I'm sorry that we don't do it over the.
You want 5 stars? You want 1 star?
You can give me 1 because of the shitty pay-per-view.
And just put in the notes, shitty paper. Cry.
I wouldn't blame you.
A generous 3.
Yeah, there,
Right in the middle.
right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Give us a 3.
Loaded. Give it 3 loaded.
If it was on tacos, I'll give you a 1, but
Yeah,
it's on stars.
it's on stars.
Yeah, but I appreciate y'all. I hope it went well, and I'm sorry y'all didn't enjoy the pay-per-view as much as I thought we all would.
It's all good.
I'll pick a ruthless aggression one next time.
Pick WrestleMania 22.
There. I don't remember who main evented that one, so
There you go. I just said 22.
We're gonna go look and be like, fuck.
21 was Batista, Cena winning. 23 was Shawn Michaels and John Cena. 22, Rey Mysterio winning.
you're good with your time frames. That I can't remember shit.
I think 22 was Rey Mysterio winning the title. I think that's a year Eddie.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Rey Mysterio winning, and that's all I got.
You want to say?
I think RVD won the Money in the Bank briefcase that year, and then following month was he cashed in, or the couple months.
And that's because he was trying to say to sell the Money in the Bank briefcase, but they didn't start selling it until like a while later after that. And he was like, "Man, I could have made the money, but they didn't listen to me. Who am I? I'm not RVD."
Yeah, he's not one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, you know. Press.
The whole effing show.
Whole effing.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Follow, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff on YouTube. If you're watching, if you're listening, all the other stuff.
Everything.
Everything.
Follow us on Instagram, Wrasslin Talkos. If you want to plug anything, Nick, your socials.
Socials at the 4K bad guy. Or you can follow the Friday 14th podcast page. Friday 14th podcast UHD. I think.
Oh, mine? Do you want me to advertise mine? Oh, my other podcast that I do, which is the Deep Dive Through the Upside Down with Mr. Fuentes and Drew Dredd as well. So we talk about Stranger Things and whatnot, and the memorabilia as well too from that show. We're about to finish the season already, and then start back up with season 1. Go back, very nostalgic to when they were little kids. So make it fun. Have fun.
Hey, y'all stay busy. I like it.
We try.
I like it.
I hate it. Thanks for listening. Catch y'all guys next one. Peace.